You should have
The
been
reason,
live.
Neeks, the reason why we are late and we didn't go live is because you're late. We are waiting on you.
Why are you waiting on me?
So everybody here, the reason why we didn't go live is because of the forward guy below me.
I don't
because
even
of
like
forward guy below me. So Neeks, thank you very much.
Who watches football anymore? Who even watches football?
We are late. Neeks, we're late because of you.
I'm on my cricket team. Yeah. You and Javan are the only ones who watch football. Just start about me, innit?
Football is very 2020. We're going into 2021. We need a new team.
Exactly. 2020 is a write-off. Anything football related in this year is a write-off. So don't even
Nagelsmann? Wait, did you say Nagelsmann? Wait, what's that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nagelsmann. Wait, what?
Is that new West Indies cricket coach?
Justin Kluivert?
Justin Kluivert.
Who's Justin Kluivert?
Sounds familiar, but I haven't heard of him since like 1998. I don't know.
Labille? I was a Pog leaving in January or something.
Is that like I don't know, a bill you have to pay? Like you got an outstanding debt for a bill?
Yeah, I think that's French for the bill.
Yeah, guys, what up, man? What up? What's Javan? What's wrong, Javan? What's happening? What's wrong?
Javan hasn't paid the bill. Javan hasn't paid the bill.
I don't know what's going on with my phone.
With your what?
Mbappe shocked him by scoring 20 goals quicker than anyone, younger than anyone else.
For a second, I actually can't speak.
I
can't speak.
We can hear you. You're talking.
We can hear you. What are you talking about?
I can hear like the stream like 10 times in my ears.
Because you've got probably about 100 tabs open.
Yeah. It's because you've got 2 cameras on.
I know everyone can hear me, but I can hear everyone like 10 times.
Okay.
Yeah, because you obviously have some kind of echo thing happening.
Probably.
You probably got the YouTube open.
I might have to change that.
It probably is.
Might have to change my prediction.
Right, someone do the
be the brick of the show,
man. Hashtag brick of the show again.
Listen,
I said it's new tech. Listen, run the intro.
Just play the intro, Javan. Just play the intro. Just hit play on the intro.
Run the intro.
How are we going to get any sponsorships if we keep breaking things like this, man? Okay, things need to be snapping. Things need to be snapping.
Great song.
No, the beginning is actually pretty good. It's the ending that's trash. Like they actually build up to, because I think the song is like 6 minutes. I was like, oh, that's actually good. But that bit then is the crap bit that they keep playing.
You know what? I think we need a new theme tune for Thursdays. That kind of incorporates that.
It's true, you're right. Like we just get this one, but paid like on a.
Neeks, you're blurry, man.
Yeah.
Neeks, you're blurry.
I'm blurry. You don't see me. Don't pretend I'm not here.
You're
Football
blurry.
is not my sport. Do pretend I'm not here. I'm good. I'm good, blurry.
All right.
So, yeah, before we start, I'd like to say sorry to everyone that has to watch these errors while I iron them out. I've got a new setup here. I'm actually going to do like one day before the stream, I'm going to do like a video so you all can see the studio that I'm setting up for us to use. So please, I will accept brick of the week or brick of the show, whatever, while I iron out these kinks, because this is the only way. I better get them.
So let's say Javan is holding the trophy, brick of the show. 2 weeks in a row. 2 shows in a row.
That's fine. I'm okay to be holding that.
Let's see who can win it on Monday.
But these are the little kinks that are sort of that you need to go through to maintain perfection. You don't achieve perfection without having a few rough edges, man. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. By the way, guys, it is freezing outside, man. You know, I was doing some stuff outside. It is, you know, as you Jamaicans would say, blood clot cold, man. Blood clot cold.
I'm not even Jamaican, but yes.
Okay. Actually, that is actually racist. Because actually, shout out to all those stupid white guys to me in school who say, "Hey, yeah man." I was like, wait a minute, I'm not Jamaican. Say, "Oh yeah man." I was like, wait, why are you saying yeah man to me? I don't know where Jamaica is on the map. I'm just a Nigerian guy who just landed here in England, and you're saying yeah man to me. I have no idea what you're on about.
The thing is, HH, you know, when I was in school and before my time as well, all the Africans wanted to be Jamaican.
Yep, I remember.
They did. They all wanted to be. They did. They all wanted to be Jamaican because being Jamaican was cool at the time, and being African wasn't. You know, we could go into the reasons why, whatever. But people will make fun of, you know, this African, that, and everyone wanted to be Jamaican. Everyone, Jamaican was cool. I mean, obviously being Jamaican is cool. That is what it is. But it's only in the last, 5-10 years with the rise of
Anthony Joshua.
And Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
But people have started actually being proud of being African. Like, I was playing African music in my house before Africans were they were playing it, but they weren't telling no one. What's your name? No, they ain't telling you their name was Kwabena and Kwesi and what. No, their name is Bob and Dan and Bill.
Chris.
Oh no, I told you, like, what's it called? Like, people used to mock me for my accent, and I said, because that's why I told you, my mom said,
that's why you try and flip it on us now. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So, because I could have said, "Oh, hello, boy," so Harry Bowman. Wait, is that the packet where it's sugary?
Yeah, man. Tang plastic.
Nah. I like the blue packet is better, man. Blue packet is better.
I like it more, man.
That sugar thing is so much. Also, shout out to what's it called? Also, to say it again, Cartoon Network over Nickelodeon, man. Just put them aside. Guys,
well, that's a tough one, That's hold on. Wait, listen.
It's not tough.
Hold on. Cartoon Network wins it for sure. Yes, I'm agree with you with that. But there has been some good stuff on Nickelodeon. There has
the whole thing is overall. What is the overall better roster?
Overall Cartoon Network, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
I could watch
Nickelodeon
all day without changing the channel.
It's true.
I would never do that with Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
Nickelodeon's a late.
That's trash. Egg-headed dude. Wait, what's supposed to do in that loser with the egg on Nickelodeon?
Oh, hey Arnold. No, that's a good show. That's a good show.
Hey Arnold.
Nickelodeon. Hey, Danny Phantom. Hey Arnold. Fairly Odd Parents.
Danny what?
I didn't know what
Danny Phantom.
I don't know any of them.
I never heard
Hey
of
Arnold. Get the heck out of here, man.
Hey Arnold's a big
The Courage Dog trashes all that stuff, man. Courage trashes
I never really
all that
watched
stuff.
Courage, to be fair, but Cow and Chicken,
Rugrats,
Johnny Bravo,
Rugrats is a big.
Rugrats is big.
I think I already put
Angry Beavers,
Top Cats, man. Top Cats. That's dude.
Listen, for me, and I said it. For me, Top Cat is the greatest cartoon. Tom and Jerry's right up there. You have to give it respect.
Tom and Jerry. No. Tom and Jerry is the greatest cartoon of all. Like, objectively speaking, it's the greatest cartoon of all time.
Okay, I agree. You know what? I agree. It's the greatest. But for me, Top Cat's the best. Top Cat is as just in terms of quality.
No. Top Cat is quality.
Of Top Cat, you can learn so much in your adult age.
This guy is a cat.
Big up Sergio. Ben 10. Ben 10. Big up
Can I just say
Sergio.
something?
Big up.
It's the GOAT. It was the GOAT before Ben 10.
No, but the thing is, this is their time, innit? Their time.
Wait. What's the Devo Jay?
We are 8 minutes into the show and we've not even hit one question yet.
Listen, I'm sorry. Cartoon Network now.
Javen, share the bloody black
Cartoon Network right now is absolutely trash, and that I can understand why some of these people are saying Ben 10. Because Cartoon Network has fell off compared to what we had.
Can you share the
I will,
question,
man.
please?
I will. Let me speak, man. Shut your mouth. Shut your blood
I'm telling you, this show is in the gutter.
So, guys, thank you for sending in your questions, man.
This show is better and has more quality than the Europa League. I said it.
Wow. So guys, again, thank you for sending your questions. Remember, you send in your questions every Thursday via Twitter using the hashtag #FootballDugouts. Devo sifted through the questions he sent, and these were the best he sent. So if the questions are trash, blame Devo and yourselves. So from Eves,
accompanies this, by the way. So.
Rank these 4 central midfielders. Who is that Goku looking dude? Is that?
So if you go, there's a picture that has all 4 of them, so you can see clearly, which I put in the next. Should be the next image.
Okay, all right.
Down correctly.
Right. So this is to rank these 4 central midfielders, man. So Balak, Alonso, Cruz, and Guti.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, at their best, I think I may have to go Jabi, Alonso,
or Cruz,
Guti. Then it's between. It's actually.
Wait! You're putting Pete Guti ahead of Pete Cruz.
It's in terms of, for me, Guti is a better footballer and more skilled, but I think Cruz was better at his the job of being a midfielder. So, are we saying in a job in your role or just
Well,
footballing
I would
quality?
say your role because Alonso's
Your role.
role was very different.
Okay. If you're saying your role, then I would say Cruz, Javi. No, Cruz, Javi, Balak, Guti.
I'm going Javi first, you know. Javi Alonso is going first for me. I think he's probably the most underrated central midfielder in world football. I think whenever people talk about big midfielders in whether it be Premier League, La Liga, his name never comes up.
You know why?
He should be.
You know why I don't come up? Because Liverpool fans want to act like
it's-
Gerrard was playing with a bunch of farmers.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
Gerrard and 10 million. No, he had ballers around him at certain times.
Javi Alonso is, and even when he went Bayern, he just smashed it everywhere he went. I think he, for me, is the best in this bunch. And then after that, it gets murky because Tony Cruz is unbelievable midfielder, but Ballack was a machine. Ballack was an absolute machine. I think I preferred to watch Ballack than I prefer to watch Tony Cruz personally. So I'd probably put Ballack second. And I feel bad putting.
Why? Because he was more dynamic.
Yeah, I just prefer to watch Ballack's game. For me, it was more exciting to watch a Ballack.
Yeah.
Both ends of the pitch, up and down, scoring goals, integral, getting involved in everything. Cruz, great midfielder, but personally, when I'm watching a midfielder, I like to see that all action. That's me.
So that means Xavi Hernandez must be bottom of your list of any midfielder.
No.
I'm joking.
Yeah, but Xavi was different. Xavi was different for me. It's just the way that he had all them players and he just controlled everything went through him. And then Guti last, even though Guti is an unbelievable baller who again is very underrated.
I would go Alonso first, for a lot of the reasons you gave. I would actually go Cruz second, in terms of greatness. It's tough between Guti and Ballack. I'm not gonna lie. Because I probably enjoy watching Guti more than Ballack, just in terms of technically. But Ballack, obviously, his kind of late runs into the box, his heading ability, his long shots, and that was, I remember being excited about it as a child. But Guti technically was so good. I think I'm gonna go Guti third, Ballack fourth, but you can put either one. It doesn't really bother me. But yeah, Alonso, Cruz, Guti, Ballack.
Javan?
The name. This is some of these. I'm sorry, I don't know who Guti is.
You don't know who Guti is?
I'm just gonna be straight out there. I don't know who Guti is. I must say Xabi Alonso and Ballack for me. Cruz, I know when he moved to Real Madrid, this guy was great. I've never really watched much of him, so I think he's probably one of those players that dictate midfield that you don't really see as much, because I never really hear anyone screaming, "Oh, Cruz," or like how you would hear for certain players. So I don't see much of him. So for me, I can only go by what I've seen, and I'm just gonna say Xavi Alonso and then Ballack. The rest I don't know, so I can't judge.
All right,
before we go to the next question, is there any question here about Modric?
How's Modric not there?
No.
Cool. Let me ask then. And I know my answer, because obviously yesterday Modric put on a masterclass against Borussia Mönchengladbach, but it's in a crunch game. That's the most important thing. Who is? I saw a lot of talks about Modric, Xavi. Xavi's not my guy, so I'm not fighting any fight in that. Who is greater, Modric or Iniesta?
Greater.
Greater, better, whatever. But who's better? Whatever, better. Let's say better.
I'm going to say Iniesta for me. For me, I'm going to say Iniesta. I think Iniesta did it at a higher level for a longer period of time than what Modric has.
That's a tough one, man. Because Iniesta was a big baller, but for me, I believe Iniesta could still do what he did, but Modric for me feels like a guy where you can put him in almost any situation and he can still do what he does. Iniesta for me, because Spain and Barcelona were identical.
No. See, that's not true.
They were. I would never call him assistant merchant.
Iniesta was playing from 2005 right to 2015, and Barca didn't even play the same way throughout that whole decade.
Who was Iniesta in 05? Who was he? Who?
No, but I'm saying he played right through. Even like MSN didn't play the same way as Pete, but Guardiola, for example. And Iniesta he played for me. He played out wide at times, attacking midfield, central midfield. I'll go on Iniesta, but I had a little bit of debate of armchair critic on
Who do you pick
on Twitter about that. I'll go on Iniesta.
Yeah, no,
I think Iniesta maybe gets the edge.
So someone saying Modric has been doing it for 12 years. What are you on about?
No, but
Modric at Spurs is not on a par with Iniesta. Come on, go to bed.
It's true. All right.
I think he played one Champions League season at Spurs.
Come on,
we're gonna judge him on the Europa League.
Modric turned up. He wasn't even like the Modric that we know right now when he first went to Real Madrid. It took him a little while to settle in. He weren't doing what Iniesta.
So let's ride. So thank you for the question, big man. Next cue from Citizen Kane. Who would be your first inductees into a FIFA Hall of Fame? No active players.
First five.
I said no active players.
Yeah. So this one's going to be hard for you to.
The five horsemen.
You know, man.
All right.
The five horsemen.
What is it? That's going to be hard for you to. Listen, I'm going. Listen, Pele first. FIFA,
I'm saying Pele.
This is FIFA Hall of Fame. So World Cup has a massive.
Yeah, so basically no Messi or Cristiano. You loser fan, but you sad, pathetic fan.
Wait, when you say active, do you mean
playing? Active
as in playing, or active as in like not even like they're in the ground?
Like alive?
No. They're only players that are retired.
So if they're
only
in the
people that are still alive.
Count.
No alive.
So you can't put Maradona in there, cool.
No, what?
Yeah, you can. Of course, you can put Maradona in there.
You said
no players.
It says no active players. There's the players who are playing currently right now. Not people.
I just asked if they're dead. Can you put them in?
We're joking, man. We're joking.
Wow.
Erhan says Heung-min Son, Harry Kane, Pierre Højbjerg, Eric Dyer, Lloris.
Erhan asks to induct yourself, induct your life.
Can we block him, like just temporarily?
And induct everything about you, man. That's a disgusting comment to make. For me, it's the five horsemen.
Maradona.
But who's the five horsemen? You just say five horsemen. I don't know what that means.
Pele, Maradona, R9, Beckenbauer, and Zidane. See,
I'm not even going to say you're wrong, but you could easily get other five before. I say before Zidane.
Before? Are you sick? Before?
Listen. If we're going to talk about World Cup, obviously he did his thing in that World Cup in 1998 in the final. He wasn't their best player throughout. But RIP, Paolo Rossi in 98.
Yeah, 82.
Like, you got to put some respect on certain people's name. What's that? Platini. You can't just, like, it's not just a simple.
Does Platini have
I'm
a
not
World
saying
Cup?
you're wrong, I'm not saying you're wrong. But when you said a horseman, I thought it was just like, because I think you're going to mention Cruyff. I know he didn't win a World Cup, to be fair. But he's going to be in there.
No. You can only be a horseman if you have a World Cup. You can't be a horseman without a World Cup.
Jeff Hurst.
Yeah.
So. Hat-trick in the World Cup final.
Jeff Hurst wasn't even supposed to be in that team, was he?
Jeff who?
Jimmy Greaves got injured or something, and then he didn't get picked.
And Jimmy Greaves wouldn't have scored a hat-trick in that final?
Yeah, and Jimmy Greaves' goal-scoring record is ridiculous.
It's mad. I will go, Pele Maradona are the first two, 100%.
Yeah. I'd put Beckenbauer in there because he kind of created a whole position. Gerd Muller, maybe.
R9. I would put R9 in there. Because he was the record holder. I'm not putting Miroslav Klose in there.
No, don't.
But I think that fifth place is open. I could actually get, like, I'm not saying no to Zidane.
How many World Cups did Dino Zoff win?
Just the one, 82.
He just the one. Wow, okay.
Bobby Charlton. There we go.
That's
Bobby Charlton.
All my time, man.
Eusebio's got a shout. Like, I know he didn't win it.
You have to win a World Cup. You have to win a World Cup. You can't be an inductee without a World Cup. I'm sorry, you can't.
You say that, but you know when they do this Premier League,
said no goalies.
Gerrard will be in there.
Yeah, but that's Premier League. It's different.
No, I'm just saying.
Premier League Hall of Fame. Yeah.
And
but you know what? If you keep going for as long as he did, they got to give you something.
Yeah. So basically, long jumps. I mean, he kept on trying.
He kept trying.
So kudos for effort.
Certificate for participation.
So okay, look, Javan, what are we saying? We've got loads of questions, man. Javan, what are you saying for your five?
Listen, this is your five. You man's five, innit? I'm just co-signing whatever you man put in it.
Okay. Well, co-signed on Mbappe. So basically, that means you've co-signed on Mbappe. Then thank you.
Exactly.
Well,
So
I can't because he's
you already co-signed. Well, you said you're going to co-sign. You co-signed.
I'll co-sign, but the question says
top
active, innit?
youngest player, milestone, Champions League, more than Messi. Okay, all right, cool. So from Paul, wait, what is our flag? Is that Tanzania?
Guyana, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Guyana. Okay. Happy. Look. Wait, how do you say hello in? I'll just like. Okay.
I need to hello in Guyana.
Forget it.
They speak English.
Yeah.
Hello from Guyana, man. So there.
Wow.
Liverpool versus Bayern UCL final. VVD is fit. Played only 90 minutes since he's been back. Does he start?
Yes. If he's played 90 minutes, then yes. If he hasn't played at all, then no.
So it's kind of. Is he trying to say similar to the Harry Kane situation?
But the Kane even played.
Didn't even play a game before that.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
didn't.
Yeah. Kane didn't play a game.
I don't know.
It's a tough one, because you have to. I think you have to look at
He's been out for a long
the
time.
options you got and how they've done getting there. Like, did you?
He's been out for time. He can't. He can't go in.
But if you were playing in the semis and you went through 3-3 and went through an away goals on the second leg, then you're like, yeah, Fabinho, Gomez, that ain't working. We need to get you out of there, because it's not like if it was a 0-0 and you went through on penalties, your defense is sturdy. If it's not sturdy going up to that final, then I think you have to bring him back.
I mean, basically, it's similar to what Wenger did in 06, because remember, I think Ashley Cole hardly featured. And then I was like, because I remember me and my brother were saying, man, should you keep the guys that's got you here? Or since Ashley Cole is not fit, do you start with him knowing how good he is? But he didn't get you here. Shouldn't you reward the guys who got you there? But I think he actually ended up going with Ashley Cole in the final. Yeah, and Ashley Cole was fine.
We was playing a central midfielder at left back throughout the whole competition.
Who was playing there?
Wait, what was that left back?
Oh, Flamini.
Yeah.
Flamini.
Yeah, he was balling. Yeah. He was doing his thing there.
Yeah, he was playing left back. We didn't concede a goal up until, I think, we went for a long period of not conceding a goal in the Champions League till we got to the final or something.
Because no goals against Real Madrid, no goals against Villarreal.
Yeah. None against Juve either, I don't think.
Yeah.
2-0, 0-0.
But Ashley Cole is like Ashley Cole, isn't it? So
but I would say yes, because a forward's a bit different. You can bring on a forward. But you can bring on a forward to impact a game. You're very, very unlikely, unless you're very unlikely to bring on Van Dijk at any point in the game to say, oh, we need to shore it up. It's very, you don't really get to that position necessarily where you're going to bring in an extra centre back. And if you are, it's for the last couple minutes. Whereas you might bring on a forward for 20 minutes. Unless one of your centre backs are having an absolute stinker, Van Dijk's going to be on the bench the whole game. So you might as well not have brought him in the first place. So I think if you're going to bring him, then you start him. And if you have to take him off, you take him off.
Yeah.
And it's 5 subs this year as well. It's 5 subs this year as well.
You say that, Klopp keeps complaining about this 5 subs and he makes 1-2 subs every game. Don't use all 3 subs.
For preparing for Premier League.
Actually, you know what? I want to leave that question till last. And I'm going to tell, and Javen, trust me, I will tell you when I want you to get that timestamp ready, because I want to leave that question till last. But so Javen, what are you saying for this one here?
He shouldn't play, man, because let's say he comes back and then he has an absolute stinker. Then what? Everyone will be like, oh, you rushed Van Dijk back. It's like with Kane. They're like, you can't leave Kane out. And when they brought him back, he didn't play the best. So it's a tough one, isn't it? Like, you just have to have faith, because the defenders that got you there, I'm sure they can continue to carry you through. Is an injured Van Dijk or not? Is a half fit Van Dijk better than those two? That's what you got to think. You know, are you gonna risk? You say that, but a half fit Van Dijk conceded 7 to Aston Villa. So
that was a fully fit Van Dijk, but yeah.
What? Fit? No, pre-season maybe he wasn't fully fit.
He was fully fit, man.
He was fully fit,
man. It was fully fit.
That was peak Van Dijk.
that was peak VVD, man.
Pimp slap by Ollie Watkins.
All right, man. Let's ride. So thank you for the question, big man. So from Playmaker 08, who I think is that Poland or Canada? Peru, half Peruvian, half
you
American.
You don't know your geography.
I know. Bro, my geography teacher called Mr. Brown was a racist piece of crap. So what do you expect? Screw you, Mr. Peter Brown, wherever you are, you fucker.
If H was a rapper, he'll be like, yeah, my teachers didn't think I'd
No, seriously, Mr. Peter Brown. No, if I saw him in the streets, I would smack his fucking face. Racist piece of shit. Does RVP really deserve hate for leaving Arsenal by Arsenal fans? Look at this interview and tell me that isn't who they are today, a club with a culture that shows zero ambition. So, Van Persie, at Arsenal, I didn't feel like we were on the level to compete. One day, the chairman of Arsenal showed me how healthy the club was by showing me their positive numbers. I told him, I don't give a shit about these numbers. I want to lift the Premier League trophy. You see, I remember when this whole thingy happened, and I think it was a case of where, since when Van Persie was captain, he was balling, all that kind of stuff. And I think Van Persie wanted to meet. I think he demanded a meeting with Wenger and said, "Look, bro," and this is after like a damn good season that he had. Yeah, so Wenger, look, what's the plan and everything? And I think Wenger took it away that Van Persie sort of stepped to him like that. And my thing is, of course, you want to have a certain kind of decorum with your players, but the captain is the captain, and the leader is the leader. And I think we are now seeing that Van Persie was right, that this club was going towards a more business route than a more footballing route, where keep things green, keep things in the positive, just become competitive, and that's all cool. So in hindsight now, because I know that the natural fan thing is that, oh my gosh, if a player leaves, you should hate him. But in hindsight, let me come to Devo with this, man. Should Van Persie still be hated? Or do you think, seeing where Arsenal are right now, do you think Arsenal fans can say, well, Van Persie was maybe right in his assessment?
Oh, no, he was right. He was right. At the time, I hated him. I still hate him. But he was right to say what he did and move when he did, because, you know, he got the success he wanted, and he was proven right in the success that we haven't had. So he had every right to do that. Same with Ashley Cole. At the time, all of these guys, Nasri, all of them guys, at the time, as an Arsenal fan, and my tribalistic nature as an Arsenal fan was like, fuck these guys. Oh, they're doing this, fuck that. Oh, you should never want to leave Arsenal. But each and every one of them was correct in what they were saying. And the move proved to be a successful move. And Arsenal didn't do what they wanted them to do. So fair play to them. Fans will always be tribalistic when a player leaves their club. You know, they'll always throw scorn after them. Every club does it. If you have a big player who leaves and goes to another club who you're supposed to be, in competition with, you're going to hate on that guy, innit?
Was it Figo to Real Madrid?
Yeah. That was proper naughty, though.
Yeah, it's like, Figo, man, what do you think?
There was no lack of ambition from either club in that situation. Do you know what I mean? It's like, this is clear. Arsenal lacked the ambition that the big players had. It's clear, and we've seen the results of that afterwards. So,
and I think even at the time. Oh, sorry, go on,
Javan.
Boy, it's always like Devo said. There's always going to be tribalism with fans. They're not going to want to see any of their best players leave to go to a competitive team in their league. So I can understand why, but he went on to move. Like, when you look at it now, like 10 years down the line or however long he's been gone for, like, where is Arsenal now? That is why they left. They wanted to move on to win things. As a player, you need to win things. And if you stay at Arsenal, are you going to do that with whatever project they have going on? I don't know. Maybe a few FA Cups here or there. But it seems that must be programmed into Arsenal on FM and in real life to just win the FA Cups. So, but do they want that? They want the Premier League. They want the Champions League. They want the big trophy. So I can understand why they're angry. But now you have to look and be like, nah, I can see why they left. They have to. I don't know what to say for Arsenal. That club is in a different situation right now, man.
And just so you know, Balogun scored again and made it 4-1. We're winning 4-1.
Oh,
telling you, Thursday nights are fun, Neeks. You're gonna enjoy it, bro.
Oh, please.
All right, Neeks. So thoughts
on this? You got like I wasn't just living this life about 2 months ago. What you talking about? Europa League, or maybe a bit longer to be fair, because we had lockdown and that. But what's my take on this? Well, I mean, at the time, to be fair, I think everyone kind of knew that Arsenal were lacking ambition. It's been 6 years since they had left Highbury at the time.
Highbury, and they said they moved.
They moved to compete, and 6 years later they started to compete. So I mean, this isn't a revelation to me at all. I think everyone kind of at the time you kind of knew why he left. He was getting later in his career. He was at his peak level in terms of the way he's performing, the consistency of performances in terms of just being able to get on the pitch because he has so many injuries. I think a lot of Arsenal fans' gripe is the fact that he was injured all the time he was there. He finally has one good consistent season, and then he's like, I'm off. Which they had of course, going to Man United is a bigger issue, but you can't blame him.
I think it was a price more than anything as well because we didn't get the kind of money we should have got for someone of his quality.
Yeah,
how much was it? How much?
It was like 25 million or something.
25 million. But yeah, they had 1 year left on his contract.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mad thing.
But what it was, I think they wanted to send him to Juve, but he was like, once Fergie kind of got on the phone, he was like, no, I want to go to Man United. And Wenger kind of said, all right, cool. We'll kind of grant you this. A bit like the Czech going to Arsenal, where Chelsea fans are like, why are we saying to one of our rivals? And Abramovich is like, you know what, he's served us, he's done his time, he's been, respectful, blah, blah, blah. Let him go where he wants. Because he could have gone Man City, could have gone Man United, could have gone Juve. And yeah, I don't blame him for leaving. Do I blame Arsenal fans for being angry? No, as well, because he's gone to a rival. If he went elsewhere, I think you have to kind of accept it. But because he's gone to a rival, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But you can't really understand why he's gone. You can't really blame him.
All right.
And he won. He won the same season that he left. So he obviously made the right decision.
Well, sorry, what did Hazard and Courtois leave for again? Did they win anything when they left?
Prestige.
Prestige.
Just checking. Just seeing if they won anything.
Yeah. Courtois won La Liga. He won La Liga.
Oh.
Wait, does Hazard get a... Wait.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he'll get a medal for not doing
Thank
that.
you. Yeah, La Liga, Europa League, Premier League, what up? World Cup semi. Thank you. From Footy Wizard.
Is that a medal?
Is that a medal?
Can I read the question? Can I read the question?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. From Footy Wizard, thank you for sending in your question. Do you think that Mbappe could be... The fuck?
Remember, you don't get that many characters on Twitter, and it's trying to condense.
Do you think that Mbappe could become a better version of Miroslav Klose and just do well in international tournaments if he ends up staying at PSG? And also, what are your thoughts on the Golden Boy Award being awarded, but not the Ballon d'Or? Both awards are the same. Well, I mean, are they both by the French magazine?
No, they're not. No. I think Golden Boy is a FIFA award. I think.
Yeah. They're not. Ballon d'Or is a French.
But I tell you what, France football are a bunch of jokers.
Yep.
Like, why would you? Because the Ligue 1 didn't.
Yeah, that was your decision.
Because Ligue 1 didn't continue, you're going to cancel it. Ligue 1 is playing now. Neymar scoring hat tricks in the Champions League. Mbappe is through to the next round.
Yeah,
but you want to cancel it, and I'm mad, because Lewandowski deserved it.
Yeah, he deserves it.
And next year he may not win it. He may not win it. So
they robbed him for his moments.
He's 33 as well. So
yeah, he won the FIFA Player of the Year award.
Best man thing.
Get that. But it's just a shocker.
So what do you think about this? So let me come to Neeks. Mbappe, could he become a better version? I mean, my thing is no. Let him yield. He's going to leave PSG, become good. All right, relax, chill.
He's already better than Miroslav Klose.
Leave PSG.
Because of ability.
That's happening.
The thing is, if he ends up staying at PSG, I think either way he should leave PSG at some point in his career, because he doesn't have to be there for the next 15 years. Even if they were to win the next 2 Champions Leagues in a row, why not move on? There's still bigger clubs out there. Real Madrid and Barcelona are still bigger. So are Man United and AC Milan. But I mean, there's Man United, Real Madrid and Barcelona.
There's many clubs bigger than PSG.
Exactly, they're still bigger. So even if you were to be successful at PSG, that's still not a reason to stay there for the rest of your career, because win the Champions League and say, yeah, I did it. Now go somewhere bigger where there's even more pressure. Let's be honest. There's even more pressure at Real Madrid and win it again. Prove yourself in. And if you do it there, then go to another league. He's so good, and his qualities as a footballer, for me, can be exploited in any league. It's not limited to a system, I don't think, or a style of football that one league would have or not.
Or an agenda.
or an agenda. It's definitely not living to an agenda. So go out there. He said as soon as he comes to England and plays, Javon will be like, yeah, you know what? He's the best player in the world now. So.
For me, he has to go Real Madrid. It's a perfect fit. Has to go Real Madrid at some point in the near future, I think.
How old is he now?
21, I think.
21, 22?
Yeah, he's got 21. 22 in about 10 days. Yeah,
I think he has to go to Real Madrid for me. I just think that's the perfect fit. I think, if he goes there, I can see him tearing up La Liga and them loving him. I don't think Barcelona, with what's happening with Messi, he could step into Messi's shoes, but that club's a mess. I wouldn't want to go anywhere near it. But for me, he has to leave PSG.
Oh, Real Madrid ain't even in a mess too. Real Madrid's in a just
not
big of a mess.
Did you see what Rich just did? Javon, did you see what the clinic Rich put on?
And they're going to go and lose again on the weekend.
By the time Mbappe goes there, Rich will be 37.
But the thing is, Real Madrid have got some good young players.
Yeah.
Barcelona, they've got one or two smatterings here, but none of them defensively. Do you know what I mean? It's like, they're all over the place. I think he has to go Real Madrid. Yeah, I think he has to go Real Madrid. Yeah, but I don't get the Miroslav Klose thing. Nah, that's a bit of a mad comparison. To be fair, that's a bit of a mad one.
All right. Okay, shit. Where are we at? Now this is a weird one.
When do you want to go back to that question or whatever?
Oh no! I'll tell you. Trust me. I'll tell you. So from Onur, what near-miss football team that you did not spot did you most want to succeed? Atletico Madrid, Valencia early 2000s, Ajax 2019. Man, guy, do you remember that game, Turkey against Croatia?
What the heck is the near-miss football team?
Oh, because I remember when, wait, who did Turkey lose to again?
Wait, did Turkey win that game 3-2 or something like that?
Yeah, because remember when Croatia scored in an extra time, then he saw Bilic basically celebrate with them. They thought they won, then Turkey then scored like a few minutes after, then they won on penalties. But who did they lose to? Did they lose? Is it Spain?
Did Spain win 2008?
Someone said Germany.
That was their first ever
trophy. People said Germany.
They lost to Germany.
Okay, Germany. Okay. So I think they lost to Germany in the semi because Spain beats Russia in the other semi.
Yeah.
For me, you know what? Valencia was really unlucky, man, because for me, 2 back-to-back Champions League finals, back-to-back, and they both lost.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that it was just, for me, I think I felt more sorry in their loss to Real Madrid than the Bayern one. Because, with the Bayern one, because I wanted United to lose so badly in that final.
In 99?
Yeah.
Wait, I think I've told you guys the story.
I think I had the same thing as you, where I just wanted
Okay, brief story is basically watching United again. I hated United. I despised them. And during the game, man, I was celebrating like, what's up, blah, blah, blah. I was dancing around and saying, guys, relax, chill, it's okay, blah, blah, it's cool. They just shows how, and basically before this game, I said that, look, if United win the Champions League, anybody can punch me as hard as they can. So then I was like, blah, blah, blah. Then when they equalized in the final minutes, I was so angry. I ran up to my room and literally I actually began to cry. So I was like banging on the wall. I was like, damn it. Then I heard them celebrating again. I was like, no way. What? And then there's like, oh, no, they won. And for the whole night, I was pissed off. Next morning, queuing to go into lunch. This guy, I remember his name, Alex Falchi. He comes up and smacks me in the arm. I say, wait, why'd you hit me? I say, well, because you said that if United win. And I got the guy and beat the crap out of the So Falchi, if you're out there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm
sorry. You're not a man of your word.
Oh no. I was a loser. Trust me, I was a loser.
Was.
No, it was. I'm now a winner. So for me is Valencia, because I just felt that, because I think one of those seasons they won La Liga as well, and to go to back-to-back finals and lose, that's unlucky, man.
And that team was a good team, man. They had some ballers back then as well.
Ajax, I have zero sympathy for those dudes. How do you allow a guy with a worse hairline than myself to score a hat-trick against you in 45 minutes? That's stupid.
At home,
at the crib.
You were 3-0 up on aggregate. You beat them away. Nah, that's embarrassing.
So basically, you allow a guy with a horrible hairline to come into your living room, piss on your sofa, and take a crap on your flat screen TV. That's what I had to do.
And then took your wife out.
There we go. who's already cheating anyway, but that's another story.
I don't know, you know.
I don't know. This is a tough one, you know.
The Atletico Madrid one did kind of. It was a bittersweet because I wanted Atletico to. This is 2014. I wanted them to win, but Ronaldo needed another. Ronaldo needed another Champions League. If Messi was getting too far ahead, it was like, all right, rein it back in. So Ramos.
But anyway, they went on and won 3 in a row. So
they won that, yeah. So 4 in 5 years. 4 and 5 years. So I was like, yeah, that one, that Ramos, when he went up and scored that kind of hurt me because 90th minute as well.
No, that was harsh. That was harsh.
You defended so well all game. I know Costa started the game and had to come off in 7 minutes. That was a risk. I was speaking of like Van Dijk starting. He should never have started that game. That one did hurt me, but who did I support and I want to succeed? If it's just a one-off game, maybe Atletico. That one's up there.
For me, Dortmund against Bayern.
I wanted Bayern to win that, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, I want Dortmund to win it, man.
Oh no! You see, as much as I love Dortmund, Robin needed that because I needed that for my agenda, man. Let Chelsea beat him in 2012, but I needed that for my agenda. If only he scored that 1v1.
You know, mine might be Bayern, you know.
In 2012?
Yeah.
They got robbed.
Mine might be Bayern, you know.
What?
Yeah, I didn't want Chelsea winning that. Are you crazy?
No
way. Wait, why not?
Why? I don't like Chelsea.
What was Bayern really a near miss?
At the time, I thought Arsenal should be the first London club to win the Champions League. Chelsea turn up, all of a sudden out of the blue, boom, win the UCL. I was like, what?
So Devin, let me get this straight. You're not happy that Didier Drogba produced the most clutch performance in football history?
No, of course I'm not.
That makes no sense.
Listen, that's Bayern's fault. No one told Bayern to miss their chances.
Let's be honest.
Chelsea
the penalties.
That's a near miss, though.
Yeah, Chelsea won.
Near miss.
Not because of Drogba, because of Petr.
Oh, here we go.
Because of Petr Cech. Let's be honest. Because
who's got the equalizer?
Petr Cech.
Yeah, exactly. Petr Cech. And then he saved the penalty in the extra time.
Without the equalizer, there is no extra time.
Well, without Petr Cech, there's no equalizer. Because you'd have been like 2-3-0 down already. You'd have been 2-3-0 down.
It was Drogba, he did it. Cech played his part, but Drogba.
Who got man of the match? Should have been Petr Cech.
Drogba. Of course, Drogba got man of the match.
I don't believe you.
Equalizer and the winning penalty.
No, but you don't get man of the match for penalties, man. You don't get man of the match for penalties.
Bayern Munich.
Oh yes, true. You have to go against Andorra. And
if
San
it was
Marino,
any other team, you guys would be like, Bayern fluffed their chances, you man. But you're all like, Chelsea, juju.
What a robbery! UEFA man of the match, Drogba. But the fans' man of the match was Petr Cech. The fans know.
You man should be getting. You man, get onto your Robin. Get onto your Bayern. They're the ones that miss their chances. Don't get onto Chelsea.
I don't like Chelsea.
I not you. I'm just saying in general. Everyone always says, Chelsea got lucky. Maybe take out on Bayern. Take out Bayern. They never missed their chances.
Drogba gave away the penalty.
I forgot. Wait, did Drogba give away the penalty?
Apparently.
Did Drogba give away the penalty?
What? I can't hear what you're saying.
No,
I can't hear what you're saying. The connection is bad. I can't hear what you're saying. I can't hear what you're saying.
Petr Cech literally bailed out Drogba.
So we're done with this question, are we? Cool. All right. So moving on very quickly.
Wait, let me get that right. Torres got them to the final, and Cech won it. Drogba was just a footnote.
So moving on very swiftly. So thank you for that question, dear sir. So question here from Ford. From Ford. Don't you try that?
Because
your camera
in the Europa League, where he says Hazard won the thing and he didn't actually do nothing to get him to the final. That was all Giroud. Hazard just turned up for like 45 minutes.
For the party.
Two goals and an assist. 2 goals and an assist. Okay, there you go. From Ford. Question for Neeks. If Man United draw a Greek team in the Europa League, will Maguire be allowed to play the away leg while on parole? Enjoy Thursday nights, bro. Wait, who is this dude here?
That's Aaron. Aaron United from the Football Terrace and other things.
Oh my my god, that expression, man.
It's actually quite catchy.
Oh,
It's really catchy. I've been there too long.
I've been there too long.
Well, I was on Football Terrace straight after the match, and Igal comes on. Igal's humming the theme tune. I said, "How do you know the theme tune? You've been in that competition too long. Get out of there! How do you know the theme tune? You're not supposed to know the theme tune."
But it's a banger. That's why it bangs.
No, this photo is too funny, man.
I like Aaron, man.
So answer the question, man.
Am I an expert in Greek law
No, you
now?
have to be, man, because
But what I
you will
would
need him
say-
against FC Lakates or
What I
something,
would
you know.
say is if we
Yeah,
are
Cameron
playing a,
Neeks again.
if we are playing a Greek team away from home, I hope Maguire won't be playing anyway. So parole or no parole, Maguire should not be there. We should be sending out man like Pelestri and Amad Diallo that we're signing in January if he can get a bloody work permit, and Brandon Williams, and them man looking for local work experience. I ain't got time for it. If we get to the semis, then we can take it seriously. But while we're talking about Europa League quickly, Javon, at what point do you accept that Antonio Conte is a European flop?
Never.
Okay.
Never gonna say goodbye, girl. Why?
Also considered two goals to Dundee.
It's not.
Burnley,
Charity things.
It's not his fault that Lukaku decided to be in the way. Like, what can Conte do?
Did you see it? Did you see it? That was so funny.
It's disgusting.
It wasn't his fault, man. It wasn't his fault.
Man
Man.
just
Not
standing
Conte's
there,
fault,
like
man.
not even moving, not even on his heels or nothing.
It wasn't his fault, man.
He
Let
was
him
just
be,
chilling
man.
in the 6-yard box, man.
Let
It's not
him be,
Conte's
man.
fault, innit?
It's Sanchez's
Alright.
fault. We're aiming at him. Sanchez has to away for the corners.
So thank you for the question,
Man
Mr.
United-
Forward.
Man United in Europa League. Man United B didn't even make it there. Like that's the B team. Darmian,
Yeah.
Ashley Young, Sanchez, Lukaku.
Mhm.
That is Man United B team.
Right.
Fair
So from Dr. Joe 101, man, says according to Dodd, which is degree of difficulty, isn't consistency harder to achieve compared to momentary success on the big stage, based on the fact that countless have done the latter, but only Christina and Messi have achieved the level of consistency in history without any World Cups, and Ed is the reason why Cristiano has a Euro trophy.
But that's the exact point. That's the exact point.
Only
That's the exact point you're making.
And that's why it's a good question. He's a doctor. He knows what he's talking about.
okay. Can I respond to the question?
No. Because what?
Wait, I can't respond to the question. I can't respond to the question.
On the first part,
Consistency
you're right,
merchants.
because Ede pops up and scores that goal.
Yes.
And
A quality goal. A
what has
quality
Ede done
goal.
before and after? It's that moment. He's living off that moment. You know,
No Ede goal. Cristiano doesn't
That's
have a
cool.
Euro. He
That's
owes his success to Ede.
that's cool. But
No Cristiano
It's
goes.
definitely-
Ed ain't even in the final to score that goal.
exactly, it's
Well,
even.
he's got
they're
three
not even
goals in
in
the whole tournament. It's the same
competition.
as Nani.
So-
What do you do against Croatia?
But that's why
Exactly, it's a
That's
team
why Nani's
sport.
greater than. But that's why Nani's greater than Ede. Nani's also better than Ede because he
Look,
has more
Dodd.
consistency over his career.
Dodd.
I agree.
Consistency
It's
isn't
much-
Dodd. Consistency isn't Dodd.
Of course it is, because if
No,
everyone
it's
everyone
not.
would do it.
Consistency is just you're a consistent merchant. Messi and Cristiano are consistent merchants.
What does that even mean?
It means that
You're
it means that you start pad against Elche
No, it means
and Huesca.
for 15 years.
Yeah, stats padders.
Cristiano Ronaldo is a top goal scorer in the Champions League. That's supposed to be the elite.
Stats padder. When the time, what did you do against Uruguay in the World Cup? What did you do against Uruguay in the World
You're
Cup?
picking up one game.
2008, Ronaldo scores in the final. I'm not even going to go into 2014. It was the last penalty to make it 4-1. He
World
scores.
Cup goals. How many goals in World Cup knockout stage? How many?
He scores 2 goals in the 2017 final against Juve as well.
Mm-hmm.
For Messi
2018 0 goals. Was that?
Yeah, but he scored a hat-trick in the semi-final.
Yeah, zero in the final. Okay,
Juve.
0 in the final.
Messi 2009 scores in the final. 2011 scores in the final.
0 Copa Americas. Was that?
He scored in 2015.
0 Copa Americas.
I can't remember. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it's
0 World
2015.
World Cup
Messi,
knockout goal?
so they've all performed at the moment, the big moments. But
with
they've
their $1 million
all got
teams.
consistency.
With their $1 million teams. Dodd. It's called Dodd.
Wait,
Dodd is called
wait.
Dodd.
every time we have these conversations, you tell me how many goals in semis or finals.
Mm-hmm.
Neeks is telling you how many goals in semis and finals, and now you've changed.
And I'm telling him that Dodd, it doesn't fully pass the Dodd test. Dodd is degree of difficulty. How hard is it to score in a semi against $1 million team around you? I want you to suffer. I want you to suffer. These guys don't suffer. They have it easy. It's easy.
Guys, quick one.
You asked a question saying how many goals against Uruguay in 2017. How many of those Uruguayan players would be good enough to get to Champions League final? How many of those Uruguayan players play at
because they're not fortunate enough to
how many of them play at the highest
fall
level?
into $1 million team? If you're in $1 million team, that's not a dot. It's easy.
Guys, quick one. Let me just say this here. I don't know why we're actually trying to beef this guy's.
I have a name.
Well, I don't know why we're trying to.
Well, I'm not going to give you the name that my mom gave me, but
I will tell you why.
Also, my dad.
Why are we even entertaining this?
Right.
And a verified account came out and showed him when he was talking about how Benzema's in the Brick Academy.
Lies, forged.
And then all of a sudden,
forged.
Benzema's, class. He's the best.
Yeah, I've always called him Benzema. I never called him a brick.
2 years ago, he was in the Brick.
Those are lies.
Man made a whole tier for him. The scholarship.
That's a lie. That's not me. I have a twin.
So
this is why they took your hair. This is why they took your hair. Because you don't deserve to have hair.
Because he keeps changing.
No, actually, it was because I wore too many beanie caps as a teenager.
Punishment for the rubbish you chat.
So guys,
bring it all out.
It's so funny because he does this. He starts putting out tweets like, see, I told you. And you're like, no. We were telling you. It was us who were telling you. And he doesn't come like some soothsayer.
Messi and Christina are consistent merchants. So enjoy your bomb as consistent merchants. Don't you dare touch my World Cup.
Zara.
World Cup
flops. His opinions are inconsistent. That's why he doesn't rate consistent.
From Sean. Spelled Sean. Why you spell Sean like that? I have no idea. Why don't you spell your name Shawn?
Wait, before you start answering, have you seen that skit by Michael McIntyre about the names that are spelled differently? So funny. Sean, Seen, and Shaun.
Link me on Twitter. Link me on Twitter. Is social media the reason why managers will never get the time they will need to build a squad in their image due to losing one game and everything is negative despite the good things they have done? Do chairmen use social media to assess a manager's?
Fans have always put pressure on managers and boards and stuff. It's in the ground. It's just now we see a lot more of it on Twitter and stuff, but I'm pretty sure chairmen don't really care what we say on Twitter. If the results are bad enough and they can't see a turnaround, then they'll do what needs to be done if it makes financial and business sense. I mean, everyone will say Arsenal Fan TV had a big say in what happened to Wenger, but they didn't really. That took 4 or 5 years. That was nothing to do with that. Nothing. They said all the things they wanted to say. That had absolutely no bearing on the decision that was made.
It wasn't until they missed out on Champions League 2 years in a row.
Exactly.
It was it's time. It's money.
And if the results were going well, AFTV wouldn't have had nothing to say. So it's more that Arsenal kind of made Arsenal Fan TV do the things they were doing rather than Arsenal Fan TV making Arsenal make decisions they made. I think social media is pointless really in having a go at managers and players because they're going to see that and it's not going to make them feel good. It's not going to help them to perform, is it? But it's not going to change anything in terms of the board level. It's just they're going to be like, well, if these people stop buying tickets, we're pissed. But no one's ever going to stop going to the game.
The only way that social media can have an impact on that decision is if, let's say, a movement was to start via social media to say not go to the games or not buy this or not buy that, and then social media might be the platform by which you trigger something to actually make a decision. But hashtag Arteta out, hashtag Ollie out ain't gonna make Ed Woodward or Stan Kroenke sack those managers. It doesn't work like that. It's a lot of wasted energy. If you really want the manager out, or you have to make proper decisions. Yeah, you have to start going to the grounds. That's what a lot of clubs would do. You know, when there's certain times when managers, when they get sacked, is when the grounds start being empty. We've seen that over the years before social media. grounds are empty, and it's like, yeah, this can't continue. We have to get rid of the manager. And Arsene Wenger at that point, when they actually sacked him, there was a lower. The attendance at the Emirates was getting lower and lower and lower. So all of those things have a much bigger. What you call that? Has a much bigger factor in that decision than hashtags.
Javan, before we get to our next question.
Yeah, no, social media, it just makes a lot of noise, but that's not the deciding factor for these men to sack their man there. So the answer to that question is no.
All right, penultimate question from Red Devil Studio. What do you think Barcelona's chances are in the round of 16 against the teams that they could come up against? City, Liverpool. Look, I'm reading the thing. City, Liverpool, Chelsea, PSG, Bayern, and Dortmund. Very little.
Yeah, right. You said not chances. Chances.
There's a good chance it could be dyslexic.
Wait, sorry. Chances.
See, your brain corrected that. You didn't even see it.
Wait, sorry, Devo Jay said?
So there's a good chance he could be dyslexic, is what I meant to say.
No, Red Devil isn't dyslexic, trust me. Like, I actually know what he's basically just no. That's why I'm doing it like this, because I know him and I know he's not. He just messed up, so I'm just shaming him here.
Don't be horrible.
Shame him.
Yeah, I don't like the chances against any of those teams, to be honest.
I mean, the best chance they have is against Dortmund, and they will serve them up. So
wait, so HH, if you play Barca, you expect Chelsea to go through?
Gonna get that ass, bro. GTA, get that ass. Get that ass.
It's so hard.
Please.
Yeah. Gatlock, clip that.
No, you know what? Gatlock, clip it, because Lampard, if you lose to those bombs.
Oh, here we go. Now he's making about Lampard.
Get your P45.
Look at you.
No.
You.
Japan, very simple. Lampard.
Why are you bringing this to Lampard?
Premier League or Champions League? Give me a Premier League or Champions League. You spend 200 mil. Premier League or Champions League or get sacked.
No.
So guys, do you see Barca beating any of those guys?
The state of your agenda is disgusting. It stinks.
Do you see Barca beating any of these guys, my people?
If the game was played tomorrow, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be honest, the only teams that I can categorically, and obviously nothing in football is categorical, but I can categorically say with chest that they would beat Barca is Bayern and Liverpool. Because we're going like PSG's playing some amazing football. They're really not.
Do you know how bad? Neeks, do you know how bad? They lost to Cadiz.
I know.
Cadiz.
I watched it.
Cadiz.
PSG, let's be honest. PSG are lucky that Anthony Martial did not have his shooting boots on in that match.
I mean, for a long time, mate.
No, a long time. Just this season, he hasn't played that many games.
Exactly, a long time.
The season only ended in July, and he was Man United.
We're talking about this season.
I was saying this season. You're like a long time.
Exactly, it's been a long time.
It's been 7 years.
It's been a long time. It's been a long.
But PSG are lucky that they're in the next round. So on the night, it's not a guarantee. But if you're saying favorites, then yeah, for me, the only game that I would say they're favorites in would be against Dortmund. And even then, you can't guarantee they're beating Dortmund.
No.
However, when the knockout round happens, it's in February, March. Like, a lot of things can change in terms of form,
might be different by then,
injury, like Koeman was supposed to be manager.
Yeah, but all of that.
He might not be by then.
Tuchel might not be manager. Koeman might not be manager.
It's true.
Bloody hell, Lampard might not be manager.
Yeah, Lampard might have gone back to Barca by then. You never know.
Exactly. Upgrade.
Frank, you're staying your crusty ass until you deliver that trophy, bitch ass. Was that? I
don't know what you said.
What's no? I didn't say anything.
Garbage. That's what he said.
Oh, I didn't say City. Oh, sorry, City. I forgot City. City will beat them as well. Yeah, City will beat them.
Yeah. I think Dortmund would be the ideal tie if I was a Barcelona fan looking at that.
So is that all the teams they can play, or is there any others that they?
How was Starbucks?
Because Sevilla came second in the group, so they can't play Sevilla.
Yeah. The game second.
Yeah. Did Barcelona? Sorry, did Real Madrid beat Sevilla? when they rested up some different players when they played us.
Yes.
When they played Chelsea.
Yes, they did 1-0.
Okay.
So, now, Javen, can you please get that timestamp ready, please?
Also might be out in the last 16.
Blimey.
Javen, do you have the timestamp ready?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Final question, guys. Final question. So, I was in Starbucks. I was in Starbucks because I was basically doing some filming for my part-time job. So I was in Starbucks and I was waiting for the cab and everything. I was like, okay, why is Jack Grealish trending? And like I clicked it. So Grealish and so basically Grealish and Ross Barkley have broken thing. I was like, okay, yeah, who cares? Then I'm like, because basically, you know what happens? Whenever you want to tweet something, like on your Android, it shows you photos that you receive through WhatsApp. And I was like, why is there a photo of a skinny white dude next to like a block? I was like, what's this? So I go into it and Devo posted that photo in a group. I say, what? And he said, oh, this is Grealish. Like, excuse me? Wait. I was like, what? Then I did, okay, 1 + 1 = 2 plus. Excuse me? So I said, okay, let me scroll down to this whole Grealish thing. Now, here's the thing. Okay. Now, hopefully our friends won't come. Maybe this will trigger them. So let me just say it quickly, maybe before our friends come. The thing is that Grealish plays with swag. The way he moves and stuff like that and everything. There's a reason why he does. And here's the thing. Okay, how deep do you want me to go? Okay, very deep. Let's go.
How deep did Jack go?
See, Grealish, I think they definitely wanted him to be like the poster boy of this is England, come to the future and everything. So you want all the pieces to sort of align in this being England's poster boy. When you see the photo and your boy Grealish got some of that thing, a few people in a few places in the countryside, they'll be like, damn it, because it doesn't fit the narrative. Jack, well done, my son, man. Well done, my son. I say, see, it makes sense. It makes sense why he plays with such sauce. The reason why he plays with such swag is because he likes that little thing. That little thing.
You know what? That smile on his face, I haven't seen him smile like that on a football pitch. them smiles there don't come every. You know what I mean?
But what does that smile mean, though? Is that smile that I'm happy, or is that smile that this is like some kind of weird fetish thing that I'm doing away with? Like, what does that smile? Let's dissect that smile.
No, that smile just means that I just had myself a good time, boy. I just had me a good time, boy.
But let me ask this. It doesn't seem as if it was like a what the heck?
Well, listen. Look at what. Anyway, you said it before I said. Look at what Jack Grealish is dealing with. Man's got the egusi, the yam, the jollof. I don't know where she's from. So let's say curry goat, rice and peas, jerk chicken. And you see how he's playing on the pitch. Man is dropping man of the match performance after man of the match performance. My guy Anthony Martial dealing with this. No wonder he can't hit a barn door with a banjo. As your boy Daniel said, the man is starving. The man is starving.
Wait. Is this what Martial's wife cooked?
Look at the top. Look at the name at the top. Look at the top. Look at the name at the top of the picture.
Oh my gosh, Anthony. Where's the jollof? Where's the panadiam? Where's the eba?
He's withering away.
Where's the amala?
That brother is starving. Give this
what does that mean?
Bring him back a scandal. He needs a scandal. He needs a scandal in his life to get some goals, because whatever's happening right now, it ain't working for him, but it's working for Oluwa Jack Grealish.
Neeks, did you see that
where's the sauce?
That girl that Wan-Bissaka had a team with?
Oh, I see.
I think the guy was like, your spirits have ruined already.
Yep, that is so funny.
Listen, I ain't gonna say too much, but some of them are dangerous. They mess with your chakra. Your chakra's all out of place. You can't perform on the pitch. Jack Grealish is performing on the pitch. Big up
So do you guys think that's an escort, a girlfriend, a friend?
I don't know what it is, but it's whatever it is. Keep it up in it. It's working. Your price on the market is rising.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing rising. It's not the only thing rising.
Wait. Have you seen the thing on Twitter where like, basically they always there's this one meme of like this white guy basically singing. I think it's a Wizkid song. He seemed like basically singing like a
yeah.
This is Grealish. Yeah.
You know. Yeah, now Grealish. You know what? Grealish will be a hero around football grounds around the country. Do you know what I mean? I think he's going to be every football fan on Twitter's favorite. No, but I'm saying he'll be everyone's favorite player for another club.
Oh, well, listen. You say that about
the picture.
No. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. It's like, why is the picture so clear?
Who took the picture?
The picture is like clear.
That means it weren't just them two. It was a 2-on-1 in the box, if you understand what I'm saying. Man, it was a counter-attack, swift counter-attack. There, two of them.
Jackus Maximus, man.
Listen, Jack Grealish for England captain, isn't it? Yeah, Mike Bassett, England manager, Jack Grealish, England captain. Just do it now.
He's a proper representation of English people. You know what I mean? The man's supposed to be in lockdown. He's just, the rules don't mean nothing. Do you know what I mean? That's English people don't never play by the rules.
Listen, Jack Grealish. And the thing is, I keep the same energy for all the players. Do your thing in it. When people try and make something out of nothing, if they've got an agenda against a player here or agenda against a player there, and I'm like, listen, these men are in their prime. They're in their prime. This is the time. If you're gonna do, you have to do it now. But you say, oh yeah, but you're gonna waste for your career. But when you spin around twice, you're 35, and you're trying to live your youth. You don't want to do that, guys. Live your youth when you're there. Get the gal in there right now when you got the energy. When you're 35, 40 after a full 20-year career, you ain't got more than 2 minutes in you and you're sleeping. So get it right now. As long as your performance on the pitch, do your thing.
Listen, it's why he has such swag. That's why he has such swag. It is what it is.
She's feeding him good.
Yes. In both ways. Okay? Yeah. He's feeding him well both ways, man. So that's the thing. And I told you, real women have curves, man. Okay, so all that size 0 stuff, man. Nah, man. Let's, some flesh.
I ain't trying to, shit on the women that don't have the curves and do your thing as well, innit? But
that's up to you. That's a bit of a fetish that I never really understood. But if you want to go around shitting on people, that's your thing. That's your thing. You carry on. Never really understood that one.
I said I'm not gonna shit on anyone. So okay. I mean, maybe you are.
Maybe.
No, man, that's not.
All right, guys, thank you. Guys, remember now,
maybe that's his thing. I don't know.
So guys, road to 1,000 subs, man. We're on 800 and something. Please, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. We are coming close to our milestone of 1,000 subs. And if you're here, I hope you've all liked the button. I hope you've all hit that like button. Sub and like. Now, Neeks, what do you want?
Someone's right. It's Barkley. Barkley took the pick. Nigerian Barkley. It makes sense.
He's not Nigerian.
Yeah, it does. He is. It makes sense. That's why Grealish is. That's why Barkley's gone there. I see it now.
So he's hooking up with the.
Come on, it's normal. Danny Drinkwater went on that. Barkley had to leave Chelsea. Mason Mount, Jollof Rice and Mason Mount. He's
Mason Mount's dating a black girl, isn't it?
I've got no idea.
What?
I swear he is. I swear Mason Mount's dating a black girl.
All right, before we go, let's investigate
this. But he ain't got the thoughts on the pitch, so I don't know what she's feeding him.
Wait,
where's she from?
Is
Essex,
Mason Mount's girlfriend?
Bro, you're Essex girl. I don't know. What's she feeding him?
Mason Mount's girlfriend.
Barkley knew what he was doing.
Oh, wow. I think you may be right.
How do we even know that this girl that Jack Grealish is in the picture even cooks good food? How do we even know that?
That's the only excuse. That's the only reason for his performances.
Wait, can you share screen? Javan, share the pic, please. Share the pic, please.
This is what we're doing now. We're rating ballers' girlfriends.
No. I want to know whether she's white or black. That is important. Never rate women. Rating women is very, very crass. But their race does matter.
I respect it, but she ain't cooking the egusi. I'll tell you that right now.
She's not, man.
She might buy it. She might, but she ain't cooking it. I'll tell you that.
But the one Jack Grealish is doing it.
Facts. That's why he's smiling like that. That's what you see the smile that he's got. Man's full. Man's belly is full. Man's just like, okay.
Oh no. See, he's just eating some pounded yam, suya, and all that kind of stuff, man. Firstly, it's full. His thing is full. No. Grealish, do your thing, man. See, now I think I may now actually be a Grealish supporter right now. I'm actually putting like upper tier 2 now because of that extra thing, man. So Grealish, man, do your thing.
The fact that he's been balling out this season and might be like one of the top 5 players in the league this season.
No, but this adds to it. This basically, I will now look at him differently as a player right now. So there you go. So guys, man, thank you. Remember, guys, subscribe, like the video. Any final words before we jump off?
Yeah, like the video.
Yeah, subscribe.
Guys, remember, we are back here Monday, 7 p.m. And obviously, we will review the Manchester derby, which I bet you Ole probably wins that as well. And then we'll also talk about Pogba.
By the way, why do you sound so upset that he might win?
Yeah, because it's annoying, man. Guys, Ole is just annoying. So, guys, we'll see you Monday, 7 p.m.
Liverpool playing Spurs.
Wait, this weekend?
This weekend?
No, I think Spurs are playing Palace this weekend, I think.
Oh, it's Palace. Okay, cool.
I think.
Yeah, no, it's not this weekend.
Is it?
Okay, I thought it was this weekend.
Yeah, no, they're playing Wednesday. Liverpool Spurs is Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So, guys, peace out, stay true. Javen.
Right, let me go eat a black girl. I mean, some jello.
Hey. Come on, man. That would actually come off as slightly eat a black, man. And Neeks, aren't supposed to be this pro
Well, you
black
eat in the front of the back,
kind of guy.